That's why Hollywood just sucks, because they would never do something like that. But what a twist. They would get everybody talking, because everyone's thinking, they're just doing a movie of the series. Who gives a crap? But if they flipped it like that, it would be all the buzz.
It's funny that you just said that's why Hollywood sucks, because they won't let the Sex and the City girls be raped and stabbed at the end of the movie. Exactly. You're right, Hollywood sucks. That's such a weird example. How could they not allow them to be bludgeoned to death?
In a way, you understand what I'm saying.
Completely.
Okay.
And just not even the least bit funny, like kind of there's a criminal in the apartment. What'll the girls do? I want horror. I want them to be horrified. Where the women that are going there to have a good time to watch the movie and didn't know it was happening are vomiting in the aisles because it's such graphic violence.
Right on, man. Right on.
But you'd go see it.
But the point I'm making is Hollywood can't think out of the box.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same crap that was the series on HBO with no real major twist.
And the broad's a little older.
But if you really want to disappoint people, and I mean really hurt them, a serial killer is almost a plot line that could be interesting. I like the idea of she's about to marry Mr. Big.
Yeah.
All four of them are in the SUV on the way to the church, and a dump truck just barrels through a red light and kills them all. Like, then all of a sudden, they're on their way to this music, and you hear, dead.
Just not even a storyline that could be interesting. Just kill them so the women cry.
And all of a sudden, the next thing you see is, like, police tape around, and they're like, 4 bodies in the street with white sheets over them, and the credits start rolling. It's so unsatisfying to everyone.
That is good.
I want such blood and gore and car chases and stuff that... Like this weekend, all the women go to see the movie. Next weekend, guys are basically pushing broads out of the way to get into the movie
theater and hollering
because the word gets out that it's a movie for them.
As that dump truck.
Well, the first week it makes say $48 million at the box office. Week 2, $11.50. Because everyone's so disappointed.
Just so disappointed and disgusted.
I want one of the girls from Sex and the City to go the way of my 4th grade teacher. Snowplow to the head.
Oh,
decapitated.
That'll hurt.
Wow, really?
Decapitated in Canada, my friends. That would be a fine scene in the movie.
Oh, I like this. Bob Kelly's Army says, final scene, camera zooms in on Carrie's designer shoe, slightly askew. Just laying in the road on the double yellow, coated in blood.
Just knowing the foot doesn't twist that way unless you're dead.
Backwards.
We've all seen those pictures. How did the foot get that way?
Oh, that person's dead.
All right, we got to take a break. This is going to be the greatest thing. If you sat through this break, God bless you, because now you get a treat. Danny found an unbelievable website. It will be up on onaradio.com, so in case you're driving, you can't write this down. Just remember, Sarah Jessica Parker looks-like-a-horse.com.
There you go.
This will be the website that everybody will be turning others on to.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And we'll have that link on onaradio.com. But it's Sarah Jessica Parker looks-like-a-horse.com. It made us laugh really, really hard in the office today.
Steve from Bayshore. That website sounds hurtful. Yes, Steve, it is.
Sure it does. We'll have the link on ONA Radio. Is it up there yet?
It's going up right now.
Nice.
All right, it's going up there right now, so you can just go to onaradio.com and we'll have that website for you. Quick break. We'll be back. ONA.
I took it upon myself during the break. I'm so into Sex and the City now. I had a couple of alternate plot lines.
Oh, Jimmy, are you actually writing?
Yes.
All right. We're becoming big boys.
I know.
We're actually writing for our radio show.
They're very, very brief.
All right.
And again, I'm a novice at this.
Okay.
Scenario 1 is all 4 become police officers.
Oh.
They're indicted at the end of the film for beating a man of color with their batons.
That would be interesting. I would go to see that as a guy.
Yes.
Number 2 is without explanation, the film opens on a rocket ship taking off, and you realize all 4 of them have become astronauts. The shuttle explodes 3 minutes into the film. The last hour and 57 minutes of the movie is about the investigation into the shoddy O-ring on the shuttle.
perfect.
And my third one is that the wedding bells are ringing.
Oh.
And Carrie is left standing at the altar.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
When 20 minutes before the wedding, Mr. Big is arrested on the business end of a glory hole.
I love that second scenario.
I do too. It's my personal.
That
favorite.
one is perfect because all these women that just love Sex in the City would go and be like, "What? They're astronauts? Okay, this has to be some kind of dream sequence before the actual movie starts." And then they die 3 minutes into it on a tragic explosion of the shuttle, and then nothing but the most technical explanations, the most long-winded, boring technical jargon about shuttle equipment and failure thereof.
Make it like CSI if CSI was on NPR.
Right, exactly. Not even the least bit of interesting.
Horrifically boring and monotone.
Charts and graphs.
Right. And that's why Hollywood stinks. Right, Jimmy?
Yeah. And there's a big scene between like the supervisor and the guy that ordered the O-ring, which caused the leak. And he goes, but you told me to save money. And he hits the desk. Not on the O-rings, Dan.
Oh, am I there?
Oh, hell
I am with you on that one.
Hell yeah.
And just puzzled women sitting there watching going, when does the movie start?
They would start shifting nervously in their seats, probably like 5-6 minutes into it.
Right.
The girls have been dead for 3 minutes. And it's all just like NASA talk. And they'd be like, all right, this is not a dream. What is happening?
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah. Boo!
Where's the girls and the funny outfits?
Yeah, where was the shoes?
Jimmy, could you treat us to more scenarios as the morning goes on?
I really like the idea of this. But that one, that
is a good one.
Please, because we're trying to figure out how to get guys to go see this movie. And of course, guys would see what you just laid out there.
It would be critically panned. It would get like no stars on it. 'Cause even guys don't want to see an hour and 57 minutes of technical
just technical talk without any entertainment value whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like C-SPAN, absolutely.
We forgot to play the audio because, the news is covering the Sex and the City premiere. Listen to this.
It's a phenomenon.
Listen to this.
Sarah Jessica Parker, who we've come to know and love as Carrie Bradshaw, walked the hot pink carpet tonight, arriving in high style. Her adoring fans even waited in the rain to catch a glimpse.
God, how much spackle was on her to make her look like anything. Ugh.
Rain to catch a glimpse.
Moving and touching and lovely and the threatening skies, and they were formidable and stuck it out, and they've been a dream.
The fabulous foursome of Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte, and Miranda premiered on the
hold
big
on a
screen
second.
tonight.
It's the first time the red carpet was dubbed a muddy track. She runs good in the mud. Give me her across the board.
Stephen S. from Bayshore. Oh, great. Each theater is going to be a clump fest.
Clump.
I was saying clump.
The clump.
I've been saying clump for the last 2 days. Linger longer. Nick C. from Pittsburgh. Sarah Jessica Parker looks more like Terry Bradshaw than Carrie Bradshaw.
Ooh.
Nice.
That'll hurt.
Of Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte, and Miranda premiered on the big screen tonight. This movie has been highly anticipated. The cast even shot fake scenes because the plot kept getting leaked.
We got a little paranoid, but then we couldn't keep it up because we didn't have time in the day.
What?
I don't know.
And it's so important that the plot don't get leaked. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
What'll happen?
I don't know.
If it's one of Jimmy's movies, of course you wouldn't want the plot to get leaked.
But it's gonna be
That's fantastic.
It's going to be the same old crap. By the way, the movie's getting bad reviews so far.
Is it?
Yeah, one reviewer said it just looks like a very special episode of the series.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like a movie. It just feels like one long, like TV movie.
What does Rotten Tomatoes give it?
65.
65.
Ah, they're not brave. And then
that'd be good if one of them dropped a rotten tomato out on the floor. That's a big disappointment.
After the old kerplunk, you hear like a collective sigh from the woman in the audience.
And then this.
Loyal fans lined the street outside Radio City Music Hall. Some even flew to New York just for the premiere. This woman explains why she loves Sex and the City.
I thought the writing, I thought it was hilarious. I thought that it was very innovative. Just the clothes, everything about it I loved.
With their candid talk about love, life, and of course, sex, these characters became pop culture icons.
Carrie provides us insight, real insight into what we think and what we love.
What?
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
do you hate talk like that?
You hate broads.
She gives us insight.
Look, I love women, but I hate broads.
Broads are going to see this. Broads.
An insight into what?
Yeah, what is Carrie Bradshaw? What kind of insight is she giving to women? To women that matter. To broads, she might be giving some insight.
Yeah, let's say hi to Jared in Boston. He's a regular to the show. What's up, Jared?